Sawadika.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
My name is Thao.
My name is Ngọc. My name is Dung.
My name is Ha Van Anh.
We are from
Group 2.
And today we're going to talk about similarity and differences between
Japan
and Thailand.
Come on, join.
Hello guys. So before we start, I would like to compare the individualism and collectivism to demonstrate you a better point of view. We have a chart here to help you compare the two different countries.
For individualism, Thailand has 20 score and Japan has 46 score. So it's obvious that Japan like to be individual more than Thai. However, both countries tend to prefer doing something as a group than doing something separately.
Yeah. So we are talking about collectivism. Collectivism is like an act of prefer doing things as a group rather than do by each member themselves.
In Thailand, there are many situations to show that Thai love to be collectivism. And the characteristic of Thai people is that they love to be in a group. Thai value a long-term relationship with their group member.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Japanese people as well. Is that the important thing is the harmony between people in the group, so that they don't really put themselves or their own opinions above others.
In conducting business, Thai people are valuing relationship than talk business. Furthermore, in many companies, they refer to promote their family members or people from higher position, and they feel concerned about their relationship more than task work.
For Japan, they will consider the loyalty in workplace as the important thing because they will give the priority on a good relationship between workers themselves more than focus on individual interests. However, nowadays, because of the worldwide business, and Japan compete hardly in that. So as we can see that their collectivism has decreased than they were before. So in conclusion, that because of the working ethic and the seriousness in work and the worldwide business competition, so that makes Japan have higher rank in individualism than Thailand.
In the culture of behavior, the Thailand people show religious devotion, royal respect, and hierarchy as well as age. Thailand is nearly 80% Buddhist, and with minorities of Muslim, Christian, and other religions.
Okay, as already stated in the country background information, Japanese people believe in many religions. Shinto and Buddhism are Japan's two major religions. Shinto is as old as Japanese culture, while Buddhism was imported from the mainland in the 6th century. 35% of Japanese people are Buddhist, from 3 to 4% are Shintoists, 1 to 2% are Christians, and the rest is no answer about their religion.
So we see that in Thailand, Buddhism in Thailand is strongly influenced by traditional belief regarding ancestral and natural spirits. And we see that the more Thailand people install spirit house and where they believe that the house spirit live. In Thailand, we see that they have four typical popular gods. For God, we have Sansauti, the four of the law spirits who inhabited in the land. Look after the God and give the God the shelter. So the God will look after you. Philosophy. And the second San Platform. A San Platform is a house for guardian angel spirits which inhabited the land. and this God stand higher, prouder than San Chao Ti. If you get something bad in your life, you need to pray for help at a sun platform. So the third God is San Braham, is called for faith God. This latter often side spirit house, often found outside of the big house officer. People look into pay respect to Abraham, divine grace, and request in their everyday life. And about the last God is San Hayanda, a like guardian shrine. It is a temporary spirit house. From there, the God ensure that the worker is safe.
Shinto, the way of the gods, is native religion of Japan, and worst one is state religion. It involves the worship of kami or spirits. Some kami are local, the spirit of particular place, but others represent major natural phenomena like Amaterasu, the sun goddess, or Tsukuyomi, the moon goddess, Izanagi, and Izanami. Two gods are believed to create Japan nowadays. Unlike Buddhism in Thailand, the afterlife and belief are not major concerns in Shinto. The emphasis is on fitting into this world instead of preparing for the next, and on ritual and observance rather than on faith.
We see that there's some example in Thailand. According to Buddhism, historical overnight visitor to Thai home were requested to ask permission from whom as spirits god of the land and stay in house. The visitor
Oh,
had
it's really?
the visitor had to ask to think about the god they before they leave. And the next one is before entering the house, he had to put this sandal out and avoid stepping on their doorstep because they also know that the god will occupy to the tree house.
Oh.
And the last one is the head is considered the most honorable the part of the body, so therefore don't touching a person head or reaching over it or pointing at a person pay a great insult.
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
So how about Japan?
Nevertheless, in Japan, religion does not play a big role in the everyday life of most Japanese people today, and the average person typically follows the religious ritual and ceremonies like births, weddings, funerals, may visit a shrine or a temple on New Year, and participates at local festival. In Japan, they call matsuri, and most of which have a religious background. The culture of Japan has been dramatically affected by the fundamental beliefs and way of life of Shinto. Additionally, the belief in kami and the nature of kami tries the people connect with their surroundings extensively. The love and respect over the sacred kami, and therefore the appreciation they have for all nature and all creation, compels the Japanese society value cleanliness, healthiness, and complete care over the environment. Shinto is frequently a theme in Japanese popular culture, including film, manga, anime, and video games. Shinto religion is at the core of Japanese culture and history, and such as greatly affects the outcome of pop culture in modern Japan. Shinto motifs and themes such as kami, gods or spirits are particularly present in anime and manga. Some Japanese films feature themes from Shinto religion or characters based on kami. This is especially the case in animated films such as Hayao Miyazaki's Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, but can also be seen in live-action and tokusatsu special effects-driven film. Video games may relate to themes or characters from Shinto as well as Buddhism, Christianity, and other religions. Such games may present heterodox or alternative take on religion or even parody traditional practice or belief. In addition to Shinto story kami, themes such as the sacredness of nature or the place of magic in everyday life are also visible in such games.
Masculine society emphasizes on assertiveness, competitiveness, and excelling.
While feminine society focus on the quality of the life and the caring for the weak.
Masculinity and femininity is one of the most striking difference between Japan and Thailand.
Yes, and the Thai society one of the most feminine, emphasizing equality of life, involvement, equality, and compromise.
By contrast, Japanese people are extremely competitive on the root level. This is something fostered at a very young age and serve as the main motivational factors in business.
While in Thailand, motivational factors include free time and comfortable living.
Hmm. Striving for excellence is at the core of Japanese values.
The culture was a femininity society. It concentrates on quality of life and caring about others more than being success. Moreover, people concern more about interpersonal relationship and social life. People do not tend to have high competition. However, people in feminine society will do the thing that they like rather than being the winners. Thai people have high value in relationship. Moreover, they believe that choiceful can help them building good relationships. Thai people do not focus on the achievement and success like other masculinity society. Therefore, Thais have different style on problem solving. They are on very reactive more than proactive because they think on problem can be solved out. If you Google fun places in Thailand, the results are numerous. When mentioning about Thailand, my Western friends always say, "Wow, Thailand is crazy." They have on sort of fun, including adult fun.
At 95, Japan is one of the most masculine societies. However, in combination with the mild collectivism, you do not see assertive and competitive individual behaviors, which we often associate with masculine culture. What you see is a severe competition between groups. From very young age at kindergartens, children learn to compete on sports day for their groups, traditionally red team against white team. Japanese workaholism is another expression of their masculinity. It is too hard for women to climb up the corporate ladders in Japan with their masculine norm of hard and long working hours. In corporate Japan, you see that employees are most motivated when they are fighting in a winning team against their competitors. What you also see is an expression on masculinity in Japan is the drive for excellence and perfection in their material production and material services, such as hotels and restaurants. And presentation, for example, gift wrapping
and food presentation in every aspect of life.